welcome to another episode of the Sacco Way. Of course, my name is Nina Shaban and I'm your host. We are 720 kilometers from the capital of Nairobi. We are in Turkana, in Kakuma refugee camp, where Kenya Bankers Sacco has a physical presence. The only Sacco that has a physical presence in this refugee camp. Now it has 6,000 members, 68% of them who are refugees. We have an amazing story coming up your way of a husband and wife who are making a living right here in Kakuma all the way from Congo. So please do join us.
Mimi vile kama kika, deza sema Kenya Bankers, deza sema kama ni Mungu. Ndio ndeza sema kama Moize le Sauveur, sijue ndeza ita jina gani juu siyapataka jina ya kuipea. Kwa sababu kwa upande yangu naona Kenya Bankers inanifanya na mimi nikuwe kama mtu. Kwa namna gani? Najipata tulikuwa na kusema tunaweza weza jiendeleza, lakini tunakutana tukizunguka mahali moja. Nilijuana na Kenya Bankers ilikuwa nadhani 2024 kama sidanganyike, na mimi ndio nilianza kama mzee amekuja nyuma yangu.
Wakati tuliingia ilikuwa vigumu kufanya biashara. Ikaonekana juu tuanzishe biashara, watu ya kampuni ya WFP na FAO wakaleta hesabu za kilimo hapa kambi. Kunakuwa benki nyingine iko hapa inasaidia watu na maloni. Mimi nasema achana mamu na maloni. Wakenya watakupea loan juu ni mkimbizi. Hatuna makaratasi yenyewe na turahisisha ama itatufanya tuchukue loan kwa benki juu tuko wakimbizi, ni vigumu. Wasema hapana, jaribu kwanza kufika Kenya Bankers.
The core mission of the Kenya Bankers Sacco is to empower members with world-class financial solutions, which empowers all the members as well as the stakeholders. It has evolved over the many years. Actually, the last 50 years, we did celebrate our 50th anniversary this year. From the very basic requirements by members then, like school fees, to be very complex as of late, where we are able to even give large loans, which have actually enabled our members to undertake industrial scale activities, including buying homes and large pieces of land.
Nilipataka kijana mmoja hapo center, nilikuwa naenda mkopesha shilingi 10,000. Akaniambia enda Kenya Bankers. Nikamwambia Kenya Bankers njoo nini? Akanifasiria hata na akanielekeza kwenye iko. Nikafika hapo nikajisajili. Wakaniambia kunipea loan mpaka miezi 3. Unajua kwetu Kongo hakuna mtu mwanaweza kupatia hata 20,000 kama uache kitu ya kusema kitu yangu hii nisiporudisha hii utabeba hii. Lakini Kenya Bankers inatuamini mkipindi yenye ikupatie laki na milioni. Ndio maana nakwambia nakosa jibu.
In terms of our mission, I can sum it up by saying we want to empower our members and all the stakeholders and the communities around us.
Upande nalima eggplant, biringanya. Hapa nimeweka hii nyanya kidogo tu ya kujaribu kwa sababu nilipashwa toa yote ni eggplant. Na eggplant na nyanya ni familia moja. Ndio maana nimeweka hapa nyanya. Hapo pande ya pili naweka pale spinach. Pande hiyo nimeweka ingine 20 by 10 naweka hapo tomato na sukuma. Niko na ingine neti hapo naweka hapo sukuma na kiukamba.
Kenya Bankers baada ya wiki moja peke yake. Wiki moja. Nakumbukaka mpaka leo ilikuwa siku ya Ijumaa. Kafika ofisi, kaniambia saini hapa, nika saini. rudi utapata message kwa simu yako. Saa 10. Hata ilikuwa saa 10, ilikuwa saa 9. Nikasikia message kaingia ngri kuangalia hivi. Laki ya Makenya imeingia. Na wakati sasa nikiapata usaidizi ya hiyo mkopo kwa bank, ikafanya sasa nijenge vizuri, gisi nilijenga na nikaweka bata upande ya nje. Sasa kwa duka ilianza na duka moja, upande ya mbele ilianza na duka moja. Leo sasa sio duka moja peke yake, tuko na printing, tuko na duka ya manguo na viatu, na tunakuwa mahali tunaujisha samaki na kuku ya baridi. Hii duka ya tatu tulitafuta kuifanya kama supermarket. Hapana supermarket kama hiyo Vanillas, hiyo kubwa. Tunafanya supermarket kwanza kwa kiwango yetu, kwa uwezo yetu. Baada ya pale Mungu atatusaidia kupitia jijenge na jiinue, tutakuwa kama supermarket.
The entire public is open to be our member. Members can be either individual, groups for investment purposes like chamas, or small businesses like the SMEs. We also have other emerging popular products like the fixed and call deposits, which has given members a wider choice of investment. And with our robust FOSA services leveraging on technology, we have been able to support quite a number of MSMEs through our system throughout the country. I would say in the last few years, the entire cooperative or the financial services sector has been undergoing a lot of challenges due to the prevailing economic conditions, but we have been resilient and have maintained a consistent performance with good returns throughout the few years, despite the downturn in the economy. And key indicators like the return to members in terms of dividends at 10% over the last 1 year has been very remarkable. We've seen growths of about 5% on deposits, 6% on the loans, and 10% on revenues.
In 2017, we were doing the numbers about, we were about 18,000. We've now grown to 35 plus. So it's been quite a growth over time. 3 years ago, we got a grant from ACF, that is Africa Enterprise Challenge Fund, that gave us $600,000 to go out to Turkana and serve the refugees and the local people.
We were actually the first Sacco in Kenya to launch the mobile banking over 5 years ago. We actually operate with only one branch, which is in Nairobi. The only other branch we've ever created is in Kakuma in Lodwar, and that was targeted because the market there is very unique. We are dealing with the refugees and the pastoral community. They have a very unique banking style that cannot be replicated within Nairobi or any other region. Probably maybe in Northeastern, which we are also targeting in future. We have a very unique CSR activity. Number one is we sponsor education to children from marginalized and underprivileged areas who have not performed well. You must have scored a D and below, but with a rider. Very brilliant in terms of ideas. What would I call it? Talented, not brilliant. Talented children who have ideas that can be nurtured through the village polytechnics and the tertiary colleges.
I am the founder and the director of Christ Chapel Children's Home. This is Christ Chapel Children's Home where we are in. And Christ Chapel Children's Home is in Ruma, Kiamaiko. And we started in 2006, January. Right now, we started with 7 children, and at the moment we have 78 of them. We have people like Kenya Bankers who have been there for us for the last 8 years. When I came to know about them, it was through a friend. Actually, that friend used to come here, and he even comes even today. And when he got to know about some challenges that we were going through, he told me he's going to talk to some friends. He spoke to them, and they decided to come in. And since then, things have been different. Yeah, because they have been like providing food. They've been giving us stationery. I thank God because of Kenya Bankers Sacco. I didn't mention that they have sponsored 2 children to college. And right now, the 2 boys are working. And so their future is bright. They come and give hope to these children after high school. And one thing I like them about everything is they don't major on the very, very clever kids. They like lifting the low students, like with D's and minus D's and all that. They take them to college and they become independent.
We manage the risk, the credit risk as a Sacco. First, as I indicated earlier, we've heavily invested in technology. So we are using AI in terms of loan appraisal, in terms of loan monitoring during the tenure of the loan, and even recovery when the loan goes haywire. We are also constantly engaging those who are having difficulties in making their regular repayments. And for quite a number of the borrowers, we have restructured their loans over time.
But what we have done is to actually share every report that each stakeholder requires to see. Because what we came to learn is that when you give people information, then they get to know, and they stop doubting whether there's something else you haven't shared with them.
We currently have the Sacco bill almost at the enactment stage. With this coming into force, there's going to be a paradigm, I would say a paradigm shift in terms of how the Saccos operate, since they will be able to have their own shared financial services. This is almost going to be similar to what the banking sector operates in. So we'll be giving the banking sector a run for their money because the Sacco movement actually controls not less than 30% of the savings in the country. So this money will be available within the Sacco sector, and we will be the ones dictating how it is invested. So this will be a game changer for the financial services sector, if it goes through, that is, because it's been pending for quite a long time.
Unaona, mie lengo yangu hapa ya kwanza mimi sifikiri yake vile vya kusema niende ngambo. Hapana. Mie lengo yangu inakuwaka kama vile iko pale nasimama, hiyo duka ingine ya pande ya pili ile ni yangu. Nilianza jenga, ikafika magonjwa kanisumbua, nikakuwa sana simama juu hakuna kufuatilia kazi zangu gisi mimi peke yangu ndeza zifuatilia. Lengo yangu nataka nifanye ka supermarket. Hapo ndeza kwa niko kwa shamba na niko nyingine biashara yangu ninategemea. Isikwe ninabeba loan, nategemea tu shamba. Nikwe nyingine yenye ndeza toa kwa shamba na ninatoa huko ni push na ninanipatia ingine mind. Mbona ingine yenye ninapendea Kenya Bankers pamoja na kutoa la loan inanipatia ingine akili ya kufikiria. Unajua nikilala mimi kama Kika ikifika tariki 20 naanza waza simu itapigwa. Siwezi kosea manager kwa sababu ameniamini ananipea loan, nisingwe banipigie simu. Afadhali nilipe mbele ya simu haijapigwa. Unaona, inaniongeza akili ya kufikiria. Napenda sana hii Kenya Bankers, kweli natukamata kama watu. Hata kama wengine wanataka tuharibishia CV, lakini kama mimi Kika najitapiaka sana hapo. Nijua bezi waambia hata tunakuwa na meeting ya WFP FAO, tutabaunganisha na Kenya Bankers. Anambia mimi mtaniunganisha wapi? Mimi ni customer wa Kenya Bankers.
Ndio maana sijue kama watu wa Kenya Bankers walikuwa waliwatabiria juu ya kuambia muandike hapo jijenge jiinue. Ndio kusema ukajijenga kwa Kenya Bankers watakuinua.
I want to really appreciate Kenya Bankers Sacco for the help they have given the children for the last 8 years. You've eased my work, and I want to pray that we will continue working the same for many more years to come.
Cooperative movement, if you look at it, you'll find that it's top heavy with people who actually are supposed to be going away. So you'll find the fellows in their 50s, 60 are the ones leading the movement. It's not a bad thing because you have the historical knowledge, you have everything that you need, the experience. For the young people who are coming into leadership, I think they need to come in and learn from the older people they find. They also need to realize that leading is not about being boss. It's about serving. Actually, I believe in servant leadership. The only way you can drive people to see your vision is if you actually live it. But if you sit and tell people do this and that and you're not doing it yourself, then you will find problems. So I would advise them to come in, learn from the people who are there, but even when they take over themselves, they need to lead by example. You do what you say what you do. For anyone out there, it's very important that they save with the Sacco. And I wouldn't say it must be the Kenya Bankers, but ensure that you actually have a saving vehicle in the form of a Sacco. Because at the end of the day, Saccos are the vehicles that will drive their financial empowerment and success and sustainability.